Guys? How are we doing? And welcome back to another video. This is the Fighters Forecast. It is your boy Tennant speaking, and we are here for another Hammer of the Week. But guys, let's take a look last week and see what happened. We had first leg, Luke Riley, mate. How the fuck are you doing, lad? What's going on? Absolutely outclassed Kai Kamaka in that matchup. I told you guys he would be the better striker in a mostly striking matchup. He put belt to ass to Kai Kamaka, absolutely beating the shit out of him on the feet. Against the fence, they were saying, oh my gosh, it's an early stoppage. Who fucking cares? Because Kai Kamaka would have been fucking face down, ass up, getting back shots from Luke Riley if the fight continued. He would have been knocked out face down if the fight continued. Everyone's a bunch of fools. Luke Riley, leg one, got our shit completely. Just smashed that guy right in his mouth. Luke Riley cashed that ticket, boy. Leg number two, Max Blessed Holloway. Now, guys, the fight didn't go how I thought it would. Conor McGregor injured himself in the first fucking kick he threw, like an absolute fool. The guy's 38 years old, throwing spinning, jumping kicks like he's fucking prime Conor McGregor again. Buddy, you're 38 years old. What are you talking about? You don't have the flexibility. You don't have the motion anymore. You don't have the tools to be doing that. Nobody knows why you opened up with that spinning crap jumping kick. And ultimately, it made you lose the fight. And Max Holloway cashed. Didn't really do much in the fight. He literally just showed up, got the bag, was calling for a third fight because he wants more bag. But guys, that was the hammer of the week last week. Luke Riley absolutely cost us out, mate. And then we had Max Blessed Holloway absolutely cashed us out. I told you guys there was absolutely zero chance Conor McGregor would win that matchup. And I know one of the boys, he threw like $200 on Max Holloway, just tailing this, going, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. McGregor's not coming back at 38 and doing something. He's just not. So that hammer of the week smashed. That is 2 in a row now, and we are here to make it 3 in a row. This is the Dracus du Plessis Usman card, and without further ado, leg number 1 is on the screen right here. It is CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan, and he is fighting Jared Cannonier in this matchup. Now, this is Jared Cannonier 5 years ago. This is a very competitive fight, but it just isn't. This isn't the old Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is 42 years of age. He doesn't have the speed anymore. He doesn't have the durability anymore. Especially in 3-round fights, G-Rod would have beat Jared Cannonier if it was a 3-round fight, but he gassed. In 3-round fights, Jared Cannonier is worse because the cardio is still okay from Cannonier. His power is still there, but Jared Cannonier's chin and Jared Cannonier, is just will to continue to win is just not. He's 42 years of age. He's old. He's becoming slow, very, predictable in his movements as well. And if Christian Leroy Duncan, an absolute stud prospect coming up the 185 division, just stays on the outside and he chops his leg, mate, and he just bangs the lad in his face and he just throws that 1-2 down the pipe, he's going to get Jared Cannonier out of here. Christian Leroy Duncan is the pick. He's extremely quick, much faster than Cannonier. His durability is good. He hits with immense power, and the guy's build is like an absolute tank. CLD can clinch if he wants. I don't know if he will. I don't think he will. I think it'll be a mostly standing matchup. CLD hits just as hard. He is 2 times faster, and he is like one of the hammer of the week. The next fighter for hammer of the week, leg number 2, goes by the name of Dracus du Plessis. Now, if you want to watch this video and go, oh, he's fucking biased only because he loves DDP. Now, when I do love DDP, but I will tell you exactly why he has made the hammer of the week here. Dracus du Plessis has been fighting at this weight class for years now. He was the champion. He went on an absolutely incredible run, beating Sean Strickland, beating Israel Adesanya, beating all these absolute monsters in the 185 division. He comes out there, he has brilliant forward pressure, which Usman struggles with. Usman loves to have the center of the octagon where he dictates where the fight goes. If he wants to shoot from there, if he's backed up on his heels, it's harder for him to shoot. And that's exactly what DDP does. He comes forward, he marches forward, he throws with all his intent to try and knock you out. The uppercuts are going to be there all day in this matchup against Kamaru Usman. And you may be like, Matt, what the fuck are you talking about? Kamaru Usman's just going to wrestle this guy just like Chimaev did for 25 minutes. And well, that's not a bad take from someone. I don't mind that take. But Kamaru Usman is old now. He's fighting a division up where the guys hit a lot harder and they are a lot bigger to move. If you guys saw the picture of DDP and Usman squaring off, DDP is like 4 inches taller and he looks just 2 times the size of Usman here. You know, DDP is just an absolute tank unit monster, and you may be like, doesn't have the takedown defense to defend the takedowns, and I understand that take, but in my opinion, Usman's old. He's going to struggle getting him down to the ground, and if he doesn't get him down to the ground, it's good night time, and DDP is going to tee off on this guy. He's going to chop the legs. He's going to throw that 1-2 down the pipe with his wide hooks, and he's going to knock out Kamaru Usman in this matchup, and that is the last we're going to see of Kamaru Usman, sadly. That is the hammer of the week, guys. I like this play a lot, but this card is extremely hard to break down and find our spots. I mentioned in the full card prediction video that Jacoby Smith was going to be the hammer of the week, but Kevin Holland's bum clown fool ass had to drop out because he knew he was going to knock the fuck out. So this is the hammer of the week. Now we've had to pivot a little bit. I'm not as confident as the last two hammers of the week, but I'm not going to post nothing if I don't think it hits. Christian Leroy Duncan is leg number 1. Dricus du Plessis is leg number 2. If you parlay those guys together, you get minus 121. It's not the plus money we love. If you want to make it plus 100, you put in fight in the DDP Usman to start round 2 as well. That makes it plus 100. But the official hammer of the week is Christian Leroy Duncan as leg 1 and Dricus du Plessis as leg 2. Guys, let's cash out for a third week in a row. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.